Hello, and welcome to another episode of Interstellars. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the constant chatter in your mind? Perhaps you are planning for tomorrow while replying a conversation from yesterday. It turns out this is a common human experience. A study by Killingsworth and Gilbert in 2010, published in Science, found that our minds wander about 47% of the time, and when they do, we are less happy. Mind wandering activates our brain's default mode network, which, while useful for imagination and planning, can also pull us into cycles of stress and rumination. But there's a way to counter this: mindfulness. Today, we'll uncover the fascinating science behind mindfulness, the tangible benefits it offers, and how you can incorporate it in your daily life. And since this episode was filmed in Thailand, let's take inspiration from its serene temples and tranquil natural landscape, places that naturally encourage mindfulness. Before we dive in, don't forget to follow the channel, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment with your thought, and activate the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Let's get started. Our brain's default mode network, or DMN, becomes active when we're not focused on the present. Imagine you are washing dishes but thinking about a meeting you had earlier. That's the DMN at work. Research by Reichel in 2001 highlights that this network is integral for self-referential thinking and imagination. However, an overactive DMN can be problematic. A study published in Nature Reviews Neuroscience by Buckner in 2008 found that persistent DMN activation is linked to anxiety and depression. It's not just about distraction. It's about how this wandering often defaults to negative or self-critical thoughts. Mindfulness helps deactivate the DMN, promoting a more present and focused state. While walking through the quiet street of Chiang Mai or sitting by a still river in Bangkok, you can feel how Thailand ambience gently pulls you back to the present. Let's shift to another critical area of the brain, the amygdala. This small almond-shaped structure governs our fight or flight response, which is essential for survival. However, in today's world, where threats are often emotional rather than physical, chronic stress keeps the amygdala on high alert. McEwen research in 2007 in Annual Review of Medicine showed that chronic stress not only enlarges the amygdala, but also weakens connection to the prefrontal cortex, the region responsible for rational decision making and self-control. Over time, this imbalance can impair emotional regulation and memory. Mindfulness acts as a counterbalance, calming the amygdala and enhancing prefrontal cortex function. Regular practice has been shown to reduce the size of the amygdala, and you can find in a study by Holzel in 2010. Interestingly, the monks of Thailand Buddhist temple practice meditation daily to manage stress and cultivate peace, a tradition rooted in taming the mind. One of the most remarkable qualities of the human brain is neuroplasticity, the ability to adapt and rewire itself. This means we are not stuck with stress-induced pathways. We can create new, healthier ones. Harvard researchers Lazar in 2005 discovered that mindfulness meditation increases cortical thickness in areas related to attention and emotional regulation. Essentially, it's like building stronger muscle for your mind. Another study by Tang in 2015 in Trends in Cognitive Sciences showed that just 2 weeks of mindfulness training can significantly improve connectivity in brain networks, highlighting how quickly change can happen. Watching the locals in Thailand who effortlessly balance their busy lives with moments of stillness, you can see this adaptability in action. It's a reminder of the power of mindful living. Mindfulness might sound like a buzzword, but it's rooted in centuries-old tradition. Dr. John Kabat-Zinn, who developed mindfulness-based stress reduction (MBSR), defined it as paying attention in a particular way, on purpose, in the present moment, and not judgmentally. This practice encourages us to observe our thoughts and feelings without becoming entangled in them. A comprehensive review by Corey in 2013 in Clinical Psychology Review examined 209 studies and conclude that mindfulness-based intervention significantly reduce anxiety, depression, and stress. Thailand, as the birthplace of Theravada Buddhism, offers countless examples of mindfulness in action, from meditative chants to the serene pacing of monks during walking meditation. The benefits of mindfulness extend beyond emotional well-being. Here are some key findings. Number 1. Stress reduction. A meta-analysis by Grossman in 2004 in Psychosomatic Medicine showed that mindfulness reduces stress by lowering cortisol levels. Number 2. Improve health. Davidson in 2003 demonstrated that mindfulness strengthened immune response, making you less susceptible to illness. Number 3. Addiction recovery. Brewer, in 2011, found that mindfulness-based intervention increased smoking cessation success rate by 25% compared to traditional methods. Number 4. Better focus. Tang in 2007 showed that mindfulness enhances attention and reduces mind wandering in as little as 5 days of practice. The science is clear. Mindfulness isn't just about feeling calm. It's about thriving across various aspects of life. If you ever sat in a lush Thai garden with the gentle hum of nature around you, you know how this environment effortlessly supports mental clarity and relaxation. While filming this episode in Bangkok, I spent some time along Songwat Road, a charming area where history meets modernity. This street, nestled in the heart of the old town, has seen a renaissance in recent years, with cozy new bars and cafes popping up, each offering a unique vibe. Places like these embody mindfulness in unexpected ways. Coffee hopping, for instance, might seem like a trend, but it's actually a mindful practice. Sitting in a cafe, savoring a well-crafted coffee, and soaking in the ambiences encourages us to pause and be present. The intricate latte art, the gentle hum of conversation, and the warm, inviting spacings help create a moment of stillness in otherwise bustling city. Songwat Road, with its blend of heritage and modern creativity, reminds us that mindfulness isn't confined to meditation. It can be found in everyday moments, like appreciating a good cup of coffee or exploring a cozy bar with friends. If you ever visit Bangkok, take the time to wander here. It's the perfect spot to experience mindfulness in motion. Another fascinating area of research is brain waves. Experienced meditators exhibit high levels of gamma waves, the fastest brain waves associated with heightened perception and learning. A study by Lutz in 2004 in Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences found that long-term meditators produce these waves consistently, reflecting their ability to achieve flow state, a state of deep focus and effortless action. Imagine being fully immersed in your work, a hobby, or even a conversation. This is what mindfulness fosters, a capacity to fully engage with the present moment. While filming in Thailand, I was struck by how local artisans, from silk weavers in Isan to chefs in Bangkok, enter this flow state and they create their masterpiece. So, how to practice mindfulness? Mindfulness is accessible to everyone, regardless of experience. Here's a simple 3-step method to get started. Step 1. Set a time. Dedicate 10 minutes each day. Step 2. Focus on your breath. Sit comfortably and observe your breathing. When your mind wanders, and it will for sure, gently bring it back to your breath. Step 3. Be not judgmental. Don't criticize yourself for losing focus. The act of returning to your attention is the practice itself. Studies like Zaidan in 2010 in Consciousness and Cognition show that even brief daily practices enhance attention and emotional stability. If you've been to a Thai spa, you might recall how they often guide you to breathe deeply before a massage, and small but powerful mindfulness practice. Finally, let's talk about longevity. A fascinating study by Ippel in 2009 in Psychoneuroendocrinology showed that mindfulness increases telomerase activity. Telomeres are protective caps on our DNA that shorten with age, and their maintenance is crucial for cellular health. By reducing stress and inflammation, mindfulness indirectly supports healthier aging at a cellular level. In simple terms, mindfulness helps you stay younger, inside and out. Watching elders in Thailand who seems to carry wisdom and calm with them as they care for gardens or sit in quiet contemplation, you see the embodiment of this longevity in action. Bangkok is a city of contrast. Bustling streets and serene temples, modern cafes and ancient alleys. This dynamic energy makes it an incredible place to practice mindfulness. While filming, I noticed how the city rhythm invites you to flow with it. The lively markets demand your attention, while the quiet corners, like a takeaway cafe or a hidden bar along Songwar Road or Talanoi street art, allow you to pause and reset. This balance between activity and stillness teaches an important lesson. Mindfulness isn't about escaping the noise, it's about finding your center within it. In Bangkok, every moment offers an opportunity to practice this, whether you are navigating its vibrant streets or savoring the stillness of its hidden gems. In conclusion, mindfulness is more than a practice, it's a way of being. From reducing stress and enhancing focus to promoting physical health and longevity, its benefits are profound and backed by science. The best part? It's free, accessible, and requires no special equipment. As we wrap up, I encourage you to take just a few minutes today to pause, breathe, and reconnect with the present moment. And if you ever get the chance to visit Thailand, let its tranquil temple and serene landscape inspire your mindfulness journey. Remember, reach the star within, and this time through mindfulness. Thank you for joining me on Interstellars, and I'll see you in the next episode.